Well, great to be with you. And Saturday, some good cleanup weather. That's the key. And for us, of course, we've been talking about the tropics all week, saying we'd probably have another system to get through, and it still looks like it will develop. Now, the big thing is we don't have another Helene coming. We don't have another 8-foot wall of water coming. We're not looking for a big storm surge with this. It would be more of a flash flood rainmaker threat. So every storm is different. Of course, in the open Atlantic, watching Kirk as a major hurricane recurve out in the open sea by bringing dangerous rip currents to the east coast of the U.S. Leslie, now a Category 1 hurricane, likely staying out over the open sea, and then a weak disturbance off Africa. But all eyes now on the disturbance in the Gulf of Mexico, up to a 90% chance of development. So very high chance now with this invest. And as we go into possibly later on our Saturday into the first thing Sunday, would likely become a potential tropical cyclone or even a named system. So we'll be watching that. In fact, you can see what's happening here on the European model. First things first, by Sunday, we're saying we'll have some changes with our first wave of rain, not related to our invest. Okay, so notice our first wave of heavier rain late Sunday into Monday as we wake up. Could see some flash flooding. This is what we're watching though. Okay, this could be Milton as we head into later Tuesday into Wednesday. But notice the track. I'm thinking it would be farther south than we've seen, and it's a much smaller, weaker system as well. So a couple things in our favor, and the wind would likely be more to the offshore side. So that's why we're not expecting big impacts with the surge. But again, we'll watch that track carefully. And as we take a look at the names, Milton would be the 13th named system of the Atlantic hurricane season. We take a look at the wind shear forecast, and this is working in our favor too. So say the system tries to come up closer to Tampa Bay, farther north, it would likely be torn apart in that high wind shear. Okay, so this will be a fast moving, much quicker, much weaker system than we saw, and maybe even just a hybrid type system. So as we look at our big impacts Sunday afternoon through Wednesday, tropical downpours. We've been very consistent as a weather team, 3 to 6 inches of rain, higher amounts south, lower amounts north, and we've got to clear those storm drains, protect the exposed areas, have those tarps out, and have a way to receive the alerts. Of course, that's our 10 Tampa Bay app. We take a look at the 3-day forecast. Saturday's our weather pick, slight chance of rain, and then notice the change where you see the red. That's our weather impact alert. Okay, so we're talking late Sunday with downpours and a flood threat into Monday as we wake up. Notice temperatures low 80s. Could see a little bit of a lull later Monday into Tuesday, and then by later Tuesday and Wednesday, our second round of rain comes our way. That could be our bigger round of rain, it looks like, especially late Tuesday into the first part of Wednesday with that 90% chance, highs low 80s. And then once we get through this tropical mess, how about some cooler weather, some 60s for lows and sunny, beautiful highs near 80. Of course, keep checking back with us and we'll keep you informed, prepared, connected, and of course, even more important, calm.